Columbus city leaders want to spend $600 million next year on police and fire services, which includes 70 new police recruits.
But Police Chief Kim Jacobs tells NBC4 that's just not enough.
NBC4's Courtney Yoon joins us live with why officers say they're still understaffed. Courtney?
Mark, Colleen, for the officers here at Substation 8, one of their biggest problems is high call volumes for things like heroin overdoses and people having a mental health crisis around the near west side. Today we went on a ride-along with an officer to see what their daily calls for service looks like.
We work constant. I mean, it's from time we start to the time we end.
Within about 15 minutes of leaving the substation, there's a call for service.
She's stressed out and she's said she's going to hurt herself to her daughter.
This call is classified as a mental health run, and Officer Michael Huffman says they happen a lot, along with heroin overdoses. Because they're so busy dealing with people in crisis, Officer Huffman says other calls sometimes have to wait.
The car was broken into during the night. The home was broken into. Unfortunately, those runs hold because of the other priority runs for overdoses, because it's a person in dire need.
These kinds of calls are why Columbus Police Chief Kim Jacobs says the city needs to hire more officers than the budget allows.
There's not enough treatment beds anywhere. So that's fine and dandy for everybody to say, well, there's not enough beds, but the officer is dealing with that particular person that needs treatment. What do you do when you have no beds and no place to take them? They have to deal with them for hours sometimes.
Mayor Andrew Ginther says the city is continuing to invest in new police recruit classes.
It's about using our resources differently and then enhancing just the traditional calls for service in our neighborhoods with this proactive and engaging community policing effort.
But Officer Huffman says he believes police are being asked to do more with less, not allowing for much time to be spent on looking for drug dealers.
We're reactive at this point. We're not really proactive.
Chief Jacobs says that the number of officers expected to be hired next year will maybe only cover spots left open from retirements. She also says that the number of officers on the force right now, the number of officers on the force right now isn't keeping pace with the population growth. Live in Columbus, Courtney Yoon, NBC4.